instantaneously being like, hey, just so you know, your broadcast has started.
What is Discord talking about?
Probably the one where I added everybody.
No, it was talking... I don't know what. It was saying that there was a notification on Curtis's channel. Got confused.
I have no idea. Not sure why there'd be one of those at this time of night.
I don't know either. It just kept telling me there's a notification over here. But there wasn't one.
Happens. Let's go... Sure. Let's do one of those. I'm a low-key off-center, but that's okay. It's fine.
You can recenter your camera.
Yeah, but I'm already in queue, and I don't feel like it.
Fair. I like this intermission guy better, honestly.
Oh, I see. You like the who to what? Sorry, I was busy.
I like the curator better than I like the psychiatrist.
Yeah, he's interesting. I don't like the cat just sniffing the floor. It makes me feel like there's spiders among... A monk? A monk. That's exactly the word I meant.
Maybe there's some food on the floor and you don't realize it.
Yeah, that's not quite how this life works. I am flip-flopping all over the place right now.
Oh, it's so pretty!
Ah!
And dude, you can definitely see an upgrade in the art style compared to Until Dawn. It's fantastic. They did 10 times better graphically.
The only bad thing is that there is some of the weird little things that they do, which is why Mark made fun of it the first time. And since it's still there, that's why he's still making fun of it, which is why it's a little annoying.
That's why I'm not going to watch him play it. I'm only going to watch Jack and maybe Pewds play it, which is shocking to say because I don't watch Pewds very often.
I mean, I'll probably still watch both of them play, but Mark's will be like on the lower end of my spectrum.
Arrogant and benevolent are his little tiny little flash up ones. Ooh, interesting.
I clicked the D-pad instead of the analog stick like a dumbass. Because that's definitely how you play Rocket League. Not sure if you knew. Definitely how you play. Nice shot! Nice on!
I'm also going to answer differently from what the boys said. Because, honestly, I didn't like how they said it. Because they both decided to go with the same talk.
You can tell that I haven't played this in just a minute because I'm clicking
that
all
actually
the
made
wrong
that
buttons.
conversation faster going that direction. Woohoo!
What'd you do?
It made the conversation go faster when I said I had to work.
Yeah.
Instead of saying the other one.
Yeah, that's what Mark did. But he also didn't realize when he went to go talk to his brother that if you go and talk to Julia, that you know, progress the story. So he's like, no! And then like quits out and goes to it and then sees that he's still in the process of putting his scuba gear on and he's like, fuck!
That's a Mark problem.
that is most definitely a Mark problem.
No. Pathetic. I almost chose the cynical path and that would have been bad. I don't want to do that.
Whoopsie, the fuck am I doing? Why am I jumping for no reason? What am I doing?
I don't know, you're playing Rocket League.
Yes, I am playing Rocket League.
Oh, I'm in a better relationship with my brother.
Ooh, look at you.
Oh, you can click on the relationships. Brad empathizes with Alex. Brad was offended that he is considered a tag-along. Alex accepted Brad's reasoning.
Maybe that's what... I was gonna say that you should look at the thing that... Whoop, excuse me. That you should look at the thing that Mark had clicked, but that might have been the thing that you just clicked on.
Clicking on the relationship bar?
Well, because it was like showing like in an Until Dawn type of situation, like it showed how it was going to get to things. So, like, when the brother says to go with your gut for the engagement, it, like, showed that on a thing to, like...
Oh, that might be on the bearings page.
Maybe. I didn't really see how he got to it, I just saw that he got to it.
It makes sense to be on the bearings page.
Slowest goal! Darn. Well, that was a great setup, and I wasn't there.
Honestly, I kind of agree with that path, though. Like, go with your gut.
Right.
Because it was completely awkward the other way around, because Pewds did the other way, and it was so awkward.
What was the other one again? I forget.
The other one was to think about it, and he ended up not actually doing the thing.
Oh. Well, fun.
Yeah. It was
I mean,
most awkward thing.
I'm still confused how that barbecue exploded. I just gotta say.
I don't know. I'll find out.
I mean, if you decide to decompress very rapidly and just go up there and somehow see what's going on.
No, because that'll ruin my bearing. That'll ruin the... That'll probably get her killed.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Brad told Alex to follow his gut. Yeah, it's a little skull with a compass on it, and it points at the brother.
But I thought that that was an interesting thing to look at. Oh,
yeah,
well.
I clicked on the actual relationship bar.
Gotcha.
Because you can click on that.
Aha! I made you miss.
Oh god, that's cringy. Who fucking speaks in acronyms?
What happened?
Instead of saying to be honest, he said TBH.
I mean, me and Curtis like to either say TBH or say to be honest.
I know, but it was just so cringeworthy that how he just said it. It was, oh.
I mean, you know how me and Curtis are. We love our cringe.
I didn't have to actually drink with him, but oh well. I did anyways. But I did warn him that I was gonna get seasick first, so...
Oh, if you tell him that you'll get seasick, he still asks anyway? Like
yeah,
again?
Yeah, he kind of pressures you into drinking a beer with him, yeah.
That's not... Okay, well, Dick Rad is gonna be his name now.
It's Conrad.
No, Dick Rad.
Oh, Dick Rad, yeah.
You know, because he paid the C and pressured you into drinking, even though it's going to make you seasick, and...
Yeah. I think his reasoning was you only live once.
Yeah,
his reasoning was YOLO, basically.
Yeah, I was going to say, YOLO can only get you so far, though. You could still die.
True.
Or what if he was actually a lightweight, and he didn't, you know, and he just, like, fell overboard or got hit by that other boat? Or what if that other boat became a bit more of a problem and they get
damn it,
shot?
Now I want to know what happens if he doesn't drink. Shit.
It's alright, if we play together you can figure it out.
Yeah, I can.
I don't know how the multiplayer really works. I guess one of us is on the boat, the other one's underground, and we play at the same time. I don't know.
I think I may throw up regardless, actually.
What?
Because he says he gets seasick, so even if he didn't drink a beer, he'd still get seasick and throw up.
Unless being intoxicated makes it more prevalent.
It?
Yeah. Because if the brother actually goes and talks to him, he's just like, yeah, that brewski's kicking my ass.
Hold on. Oops, wrong button. Still wrong button. Still wrong button.
Ugh, that was too slow!
I'm trying to turn you down a little because you're much louder than the game audio. So.
You can just prioritize the game audio.
No, it prioritizes game chat. I just turned down the audio on.
Really? It's game chat, not audio? That's weird.
Yeah, I went to audio mix.
Oh, that's weird.
It was also really weird because Pewds made Felice start flirting with Conrad, and oh my god, that was more cringy than
what happened?
Than the TBH. Pewds had Felice flirting with Conrad.
Oh my god.
Generous and courageous are his minor traits. Cool.
And you mean Fliss, by the way?
Hmm?
Fliss, the captain?
Yeah, the captain flirting with
Conrad. You said Felice or something.
Fliss, yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying that you'd pronounced it wrong, just so that you didn't, like, remember it inaccurately. In case it, for some reason, is important. What her actual name is. For all I know, once you get back to land, they're like, who was your captain? You're like, it was Fliss, right? And they're like, I don't know. She has fake paperwork. Speaking of fake paperwork, Mark didn't even see that because he accidentally ended his journey right there too abruptly. I mean, he did try to go back and fix it.
Gameplay is kind of pissing me off.
He tried to go back. It was just too late, because Until Dawn mechanics.
Yeah.
Oh, that was horrible. What the fuck was that?
Okay, there has to be a point as to why I can look through this stupid-ass spyglass.
Oh, you mean like the binoculars to the ocean for no reason?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. Mark didn't see anything either, except for him being dumb about how you can zoom in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I missed. Excuse me, other teammate. I need to skedaddle here. Need to skedoodle.
You know what's also funny is usually Jack's the one that like gets so excited about graphics and shit and you know certain camera angles.
Right.
He complained about it the instant he saw it. He saw one of the camera angles.
I mean, when it was under the stairs, it was kind of strange. Because it did make me think of that one game that he had referenced, the Metal Gear something or other. Because they were a little strange.
They're more cinematic.
I liked God of War ? With Boy. Because it was all out of one camera shot, and then they never, like, switched to funky-looking angles and shit. And I thought that was very interesting. Excuse me, Bull, I'd like it if you could not go that direction. Aha.
Yeah, and I am almost positive that her license is fake.
It most definitely is. Everything was incorrect, and when Jack went to it and she hid it, you know, that most definitely is sus.
Very sus.
Come at me. I mean, don't come at me because I suck at the being goalie, but come at me.
Looking at a painting so I can see the future.
Oh yeah, Mark kind of forgot that paintings were premonition things, so he just kind of found that the second one.
Almost forgot. So.
Mark also couldn't quite remember how the Until Dawn totems worked because he was like, now did the painting show me what I should be doing or what I should not be doing? And I'm like, well, with Until Dawn, it was much more descriptive because it was a death totem or, you know, it kind of told you what you should be doing.
Yeah.
This one, not so much. Just kind of happens. Wow, that was really bad, teammates. I just gotta say. They both went for the ball and missed. Even though the ball was not moving. Fuck! I just scored on myself. I just wanted to move the ball. I didn't mean to score.
Talk to brother.
I just made it. That ball was not gonna go in, and then I made it go in. Wow. Yeah, that was great.
My god, there is great audio in this.
Yeah.
Like, you can hear the echo off of the wood. It's so nice.
Maybe I'll have to listen to it with headphones then.
God, the sound mixing is amazing.
I think it would be, okay. I think it'd be really interesting getting, like, really good surround sound and then playing that one phone game. I don't remember what it was called, but it was, like, that missing one or whatever where it had, like, the random jump scares and, like, the random person, like, coughing in the background and you're like, the fuck? You remember that one? Can't remember exactly what that one was. Jack played it.
I can't remember, and I'm trying to focus on two different, like,
Understandable.
conversations at the same time.
I understand. What was that game called? God, I can't remember. It was the... I know that you're in the middle of something.
You can accuse her before she hides the fake credentials.
It was interesting in Mark's thing. If you just stand by Fliss and let it, like, do the thing where it zooms in, like an Until Dawn. And if you're still just by her, you just have casual chit-chat. Oh, but I was... Whoa, that's not helpful. Fuck. But that one game where you found a phone and the background was the picture of the girl's phone, like the person who owned the phone. You remember? Just making any...
Oh, yeah.
And she, at one point, she, like, turns her face toward you, and then you're like, ooh!
Yeah.
What was that? I don't remember what game that is.
Well, wow, that really dropped that.
What happened?
That really dropped her
Relationship?
respect for me.
I mean, makes sense. You are accusing her of being a liar.
No, she got mad at that part, but she got even more mad at me trying to bribe her into silence.
Ah, gotcha. Douchebag McGee over here coming back at it.
Yeah. And honestly, the controls for this are so much better than Until Dawn. It doesn't feel as janky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you don't just keep walking into walls.
Well, that's good. Don't necessarily like walking into walls.
Yeah.
Right to the goal and right over the goal. Perfect. Whoop, that's not what you want to see. Ow. Excuse me, Casper.
Weird thing.
While
While I was
yes?
playing Until Dawn, you know that selfie that you take with Matt before you go, not Matt, with Mike before you go up to the cabin?
I think so.
I never experienced
missed.
that. I didn't run into that at all. It didn't give me an option for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's a good thing that ball wasn't gonna go in, because I, missed. Can you guys stop putting it back toward the goal? That'd be great. Okay, cool. Great. Thanks. Love it.
I grabbed both the stick and the camera, by the way.
Yeah,
Not
so
sure
did
what
Mark.
the stick does.
The stick is very convenient, except Julia's kind of a dumbass, but, you know, it's fine. It's helpful still.
Yeah, it makes sense. Julia is really much of a dumbass.
Yeah. I mean, you'll find out soon enough why she's a dumbass, and I'll point it out to you in case you don't realize.
I know a lot of reasons why she's a dumbass, and I've only watched the first hour of the game.
I mean in this instance. So let me know when you see her use it and if you realize what happened. Gosh darn it. Hoity-toity, why did the AI get it? Oh, I missed. Oh, that pretzel was awkwardly salty on the side of my tongue. No! Ah! I can't see! No!
I'm gonna put up a fucking wall between me and Connor right now. Conrad, not Connor.
I'm just like, the android sent by Cyberlife? Hello! My name's Connor. I fucking missed! Okay, you hit it, but you didn't do great. Cool, great, thanks, love it.
Conrad can go suck an egg.
Oh, okay. I'm over here celebrating.
I will not let him bully me.
For what?
Well, bully me into drinking.
Whoopsie. That wasn't super helpful. Whoopsie.
I'm very curious. Is that actually Idris Elba? I'm not sure.
What?
The guy pointing the gun in the closet vision.
It sounds really funny when you just say pointing the gun in the closet. I'm just like, so there's a murderous gay man. My brain is dumb, you know that? Bailey. Bailey, why you no respond to me? What? Bailey, did you die? Bailey? I think you died.
Oh, died?
Yeah, you weren't responding to me.
Sorry, I was listening to a conversation.
I wouldn't know. I was just saying that my brain was dumb. I wanted to regale you the tales. Because I was repeating Man of Medan in my head, and my brain likes to change the words, and so I said the Man of Milan.
Man of Milan.
And then it changed into Man of Mulan.
Can I not go in that door? No, I can't.
Yeah, there's a couple of
Jack
those.
find that oh, there it is. I was trying to find that stupid drawer he found earlier.
Oh, also Mark did a smart that Jack did not do when on the boat, the original boat.
Oh?
On that OG death boat.
What smart did he do?
When you go to free your buddy from the brig, go into the brig.
Kids went into the brig, so I knew about that.
Did he look at like all the knickknacks, I assume, then?
He did.
Okay. But I just thought that was very smart of Mark because Jack did not.
Yeah, Pewds kind of wandered for a lot.
Yeah, Mark wandered, but he also just dilly-dallied. Well, that's not quite what I wanted. Okay, it's fine.
Wow, I'm just kind of being so much of a dick to Conrad, and I love it.
I mean...
Yet somehow that was flirting, but it wasn't flirting in my view. That was not flirting. I don't see why it says that I was flirting with him, because I was not.
Which part are you at?
Fliss is still on the ship, and I just talked to Conrad.
Well, I mean, Fliss is always on the ship. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, but she was just talking to Conrad the second time.
Oh, I exploded. I thought it was funny because Mark did the "Why are you paying the ocean?" part, and I thought that was hilarious.
Oh god, I want to see that too. I want to see that one too.
It was funny, so I won't spoilies it. I'll just let you experience it firsthand in all of its glory.
Okay, what do I do now? Okay, I can look at the wreck.
Whoop. I mean, I guess that works. Not what I wanted, but it works.
Oh yeah, I can call on the radio and ask for a weather report because Jack did not get a weather report.
True. Well, I mean, she could see what the weather was, so it was kind of pointless to call for the weather.
I know, but they may know more up-to-date weather.
True. True. True-woo. Speaking of ooh-woo, I saw
Oh, damn it, I got cut off!
Oh? Oh, because of the pirates or something?
Yeah.
Flower lotus. Okay. Okay. There we go. I wonder what happens if you have Fliss just do all the talking.
I don't know.
Oh wait, I don't want to be ready. I want to go do Rumble.
Generous. Oh, what's that other one? I can't see it. Frank. Frank. That's one of her secret traits.
I mean, I feel like I could see that. Whoop, no, no, I don't want hoops. I want Rumble. Maybe Snow Day. Maybe.
Conrad, just keep talking out your ass. I want to know what happens when I ask why you were paying the ocean.
Oh, are you gonna,
So I was so hoping Jack would click that option, but he didn't.
Which one are you gonna do when she tries to go through that hole?
What do you mean? I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay.
But Pewds waited, and then when he went back to the hole, it immediately went into the cutscene. So.
Oh.
So.
Oh man.
I technically know both sides of that from one playthrough. So.
What do you mean?
Because Pewds stumbled upon the hole, thought about it for a second, then decided to leave it, and then he went to go examine it again after he explored the cockpit.
Mm-hmm.
And it immediately put her into like the thing for going into it. So.
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah. Not to mention Pewds got her scratched and it did nothing, so.
Mark accidentally got her scratched at the very beginning, but that was because he was still in the middle of what the fucking at the conversation prior to that, so his hands were off of the keyboard.
God damn it, Mark.
Well, I mean, the conversation prior to that was just like, why? What?
Oh yeah, did Mark find the painting in the wreck?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he found two of them. He found the one in the tiny closet, and he found the one in the wreck, and he was just like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Don't be such a gonad. Am I dead? What's happening? Just the conversation here is I don't know how to describe it.
It's some writing, that's all, that's what it is.
Yeah. It's interesting writing.
I was gonna give it an adjective, but then couldn't think of a good one, so I just called it writing in general.
It's writing. Whether it's good or not is beyond the point.
Right. Regardless of what it actually is, it still is. One of these days I'll get into a match.
But honestly, the "you're such a gonad" is kind of the weirdest fucking insult, but it hits so hard.
I feel like it's really random, and it feels like it's the wrong decade, but at the same time, it's not like an obvious decade, you know? It's not like a groovy or something.
Whee!
Whee!
Okay, here's the bullet holes.
Ah, yes, bullet holes.
Which is one of the secrets. They're anti-aircraft shells, so they were shot out of the sky.
I mean, one would assume so. I don't know how else that would have happened.
Well, I thought when I watched Jack find them, I thought it was because they were shooting inside.
Oh, like it was another case of the ghosts?
It wasn't ghosts. Jack's thing glitched.
What do you mean?
You know how in Jack's you see the mist and it looks like something is walking down between the cop.
Between the who what? Was that supposed to be a word?
Yeah, you cut it in and out there for a second too, but you know how like the mist, the like poison mist looked like it was walking between the coffins?
I mean, that's not how I would describe it, but I guess I could understand.
That's not how it actually was. It was just flowing. It was flowing mist going over the floor. It was all over the floor. It wasn't just in the one spot that you saw walk.
I mean, that's what I mean, I thought it was just kind of on the floor. I didn't think it was, like...
Well, I watched it on, like, 3 different screens, and every time it looked, oh. It looked like, oh shit. Jax is glitched and weird looking.
But I kind of figured that those looked like way too big of bullets to be from a gun, just handheld. So I figured that it must have been another plane for some reason shooting them down, but I don't know why.
Okay, she used the stick. I'm confused as to why you think it's stupid. I think it's stupid she dropped it.
Yeah, it's dumb that she dropped it, because you're supposed to use that to boop sharks away from you.
Well, you don't have to boop the shark away.
What do you mean?
You don't have to. The shark doesn't care about you in either version.
That does not change the fact that that's what the stick is for. Because for all you know, she needs to use that on, like, one of the banditos later. You know, one of them guys with the gun. But, I mean, now she has a knife at least, so...
Do I have to do that? If I don't want to do that thing, it was stupid. And
what?
The character yelled at. Okay, good. Fuck.
What happened? Don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, shit, more shit's happening. Okay, I didn't have to do that. Good to know.
No idea what you're talking about, so. Bailey?
What? Sorry.
What did you not have to do?
I didn't have to do her stupid trying to pilot the aircraft thing.
Ah. Yeah, that thing that most likely wouldn't have worked because it's underwater.
It was the stupidest thing, and I'm not gonna do it.
What else can you do since Jax got
Nothing.
cut off?
I just started swimming back, and it brought me back to the cabin when the ship drove by.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, no! It's alright, it was way too fast for me to have done anything about it.
Okay, how did that actually affect the relationship? I don't know. Oh, you got a trophy for saying yes.
Oh yeah, for accepting a lay proposal.
Yeah.
That was really funny. I switched places with a car, and so they did their special in the wrong direction. That was hilarious.
I wonder what happens if you just avoid a conversation altogether.
Oh my god. You just get deemed a loner?
Like, you say nothing the entire time.
They'll think you're mute or something.
I don't know. I'm curious, though.
It'd be interesting if you went and did a second run and you didn't say anything, and it had like a little bit of sans in it, and it was just like, you're normally more talkative than this.
Yeah, maybe.
Would be interesting. That moment when their name is, can you spell this? I think that's pretty easy to spell. Not entirely sure what's confusing about it.
That was kind of disappointing.
What happened?
So why did you pay the ocean?
Oh. I thought it was funny because you have her call her brother a dumbass. Or an asshole or whatever. Some
Asshole,
sort of.
I think it was asshole.
Probably. Why did you just... Oof.
Yay, now I'm getting somewhere more material and where I've never been before.
I missed. Yeah? What'd you do?
Yeah, just got to the next curator scene.
Oh.
I've never seen past this, so I'm excited.
Alright, well don't tell me nothing that's going on then, because it won't make any sense.
No, it won't. Now I'm on my own from here.
Now you're on your own and I can just be like, yep. Yeah. Uh-huh.
This is gonna be all new from here on out. No, I do not detect a spark between her and Conrad. Fuck you.
I think it's interesting, Bailey, because I've... Shut up, dog! I was saying I think it's interesting because I feel like it did not take you nearly as long as it did for them. Well, that was not the right button.
It took me an hour.
Did it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got paused so I can pee. Ugh, and not break my back at the same time.
Ponka! Shut the fuck up. Ponka!
Sounds like my dog.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know what she's barking at. There's nothing going on. I mean, besides me talking to you, but that doesn't change the fact that I've been doing it for the past hour and a half. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What does Curtis want? Come on, phone. You can do it. Was that a good or a bad? I think that was a good, but I don't remember if I'm blue. Ah, yes, it was a good.
Okay. Now my back hurts because I've been sitting at a weird angle.
That happens. Well, that was bad. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Why did you do that? I don't know why that person did that.
Wait, I can
Bye.
go through characters?
You can do what?
No, I can't. Never mind.
I think you're confused. Oh, Curtis, stop texting me. Fine, I'll just grab my phone. It's at a decent percentage. Oh. What?
He won't tell where he actually hid the ring on his wetsuit.
I mean, I was a little curious where he did that.
Yeah, that was brought up immediately, so... She likes to insult the people she likes.
Who?
Julia.
Yeah?
She called Alex a dimwit, so... There's more bearings.
Hmm.
Huh. Oh, that's cool. Speedboat. Alex took the bang stick on the dive. Julie used the bang stick to open the door to the cockpit. Alex's knife was not used on the dive. You can use the knife on the dive?
If you don't have the bang stick.
No, Jack didn't have the bang stick, and neither did Pewds. They never used the knife.
They used the knife to open the door.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, Jack went to open the door and it broke the knife in half.
Oh.
I'm also not entirely sure how the bang stick opened that door, just to be honest.
It has like a bullet shell in it. Oh god, no! No, I'm very unhappy right now. No!
Okay.
Your fucking pants!
What? I have no idea what's going on, but I'll find out later.
I'm very upset.
Yeah.
I did not want that to happen. No! What are these? Oh, they're branching. Interesting.
Anyway. Now the question is, do I want to keep playing Rocket League, or do I want to do something else? Alright, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna play next.